Okay, Sag, we getting ready to do your late September reading, and you are tuned into Tarot with China. Tarot with China. And let's get it popping, y'all. I'm going to use What's the Tea Tarot. I'm also going to be using What's the News Tarot. No, actual Oracle. And What's the Vibe Oracle. And of course, your traditional wait tarot cards, okay? So we finna get into it, y'all, because I'm excited to let y'all know what's going on. I got so many decks now. I'm excited. Like, all these decks, they just tell me so many different stories, y'all. And I'll be here to tell y'all. Oh, let's see what y'all got going on. Sagittarius for late September, which is late September. I am bilingual. Clock it. Clock it. I'm 100% Puerto Rican for those who want to know. What is she? What is she? All right, let's get it popping. I like to put frankincense oil, cleanses the cards as I go, just to make sure we get a real accurate reading. I'll pick that up in a little while. Not right now. Also, after I do my tarot cards, I go to work. This keeps the negativity away. This will keep negative people away from me all day. And you know, when you're in a job where you're dealing with a lot of different women, catty women, and if you're dealing with that at work, okay, go get you some frankincense oil. Okay, put some on your palms, dab it on your neck, back of your neck, on your hands, and it'll keep the haters away. Poof. Okay, this is good. I like set at home. I don't know what y'all like. Pause, get y'all drinks if y'all have to, because y'all know I do like hour readings for the most part. But let's see what the Sagittarius got going on, okay? Helping me out with this reading is going to be Allegra. That's my Orisha. And if you know what an Orisha is, go to Chat GPT. Ask Chat GPT, okay? We're no longer in the world where we got to be asking people questions. You got Google, you have AI. Come on, come on, come on. Let's be proactive. Let's be proactive out here, okay? All right, cool. What's going on with Sag for late September? Sag, late September. Sag. Ooh, okay. This spit out. I like when it jumps out like that. Scarcity tactics. Okay, so you might got somebody around you that's trying to scare you some type of way. Put some type of, you know what I mean? Like I said, coincidentally, could be somebody at your job trying to intimidate you. Maybe you're the new person on the job, like myself. Clock it, but I be getting people looks like this. Soon that soon a bitch start that you gonna get the other side of me. You gonna get the other side of me. Like it's two sides of me, bitch. It's the one that is wants to be nice, and then when I don't want to be nice, then I'm not gonna be nice. All right, Sag, what's going on? Okay, another one came out. Bankrupt. Uh-oh. So you're dealing with some past due bills, and you don't need the fucking headache. Whatever these scarcity tactics is, or maybe you have somebody that is withholding. Let's say if you have a significant other at home, and they know you're going through financial troubles, and they're trying to stress you out by withholding money for you. Ditch them and get you a motherfucker that's going to give you that money the first time. Get you a motherfucker that's going to give you that money the first time. I ain't got time to play. All right. Scarcity tactics. All right. It's involving money. Silent moves is spirit guides will ask you to move in silence. Stop telling everybody your moves. That's why you're having problems with these past due bills, because every time you try to get a breakthrough, you're like, girl, because I'm about to get this job in, and somebody makes a phone call. Yeah, you getting ready to hire such and such. Yeah, she like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop telling people your moves. Move in silence. Any money moves, anything concerning money moves, career, move in silence. You heard it here first. Sag, late September. I'm gonna start telling people my shit too, cause when I tell you people be hating, bad karma. Okay, we're gonna clarify if that's you or somebody else. Sag, because you know karma does spin the block on people. Sag, late September. Ooh, okay. These cards are just flying out. Hold on. So we got one on the top. I'm gonna show you what it is, and the one that just fell. So the one that just fell is wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. So somebody's wasting time at a job, you gotta go. You already have bills piling up. You have people with scarcity tactics, bad karma. So it could be just you. I'm gonna clarify if that's you or not. I don't know if this is somebody else about to get bad karma behind this, or it's you. I'm gonna find out. And then you have fake smiles. This definitely sounds like a work environment. It definitely does, especially with the time clock. You know, when you're on the time clock and you're at work, you're always on the time clock. So, okay, so far we got that. Clarify scarcity tactics. Ooh, this could be involved a child. Also, somebody is not only yeah, this is like giving DV, domestic violence. Okay, so now the story's starting to unfold. All right, so Sag, somebody could be threatening to take your kids. That's putting your mental in a lot of stress, and it's not helping. The scarcity tactics are not just concerning bankruptcy. The scarcity tactics are concerning children as well. Okay, whether you're in a custody battle, whether this is foster care, something involving kids, maybe on a daycare center, maybe somebody's threatening to shut your business down. Okay, there's scarcity tactics, but most of the problems that I'm seeing here is that you're wasting too much time talking to people about your moves and not really making moves. Okay, you're wasting too much time talking about it and not being about it. Okay, clarify bankruptcy. Sag, late September. Like I said, this is not the channel if you want to hear or butterflies and baby, I'm going to give you the stories as they come out, whether they're good or bad. And because we got in order to fix the problem, we have to address it, right? It's that channel. It's that channel for me to help you. That's hence, like, I couldn't tell you to get frankincense oil, right? To ward away the haters. If I'm saying, oh, everything's looking great on the home front and money's looking wonderful. Okay, we have to be able to really dissect the cards, let the cards tell the truth so we can get down to the problem. That makes sense? Bankruptcy, clarify it. Sag, late September. Going, what's the situation with bankruptcy? What's so far? Okay. Okay, so also somebody could be having car issues. So going ahead and get that oil change if you haven't gone to oil change. Where you get an oil change, some people don't even know they gotta get oil changes and they total out their whole fucking car. I seen people with brand new cars that didn't know they had to get oil changes and fucked up their brand new Benz, Mercedes, whatever. Is just lack of knowledge. And I mean the person I don't know who doesn't know you have to get oil change. How do you think your car runs? Right? It needs oil and gas and transmission oil. Somebody needs to know that too. Transmission oil, transmission oil, transmission oil. Okay. Oh my God! Like, are we gonna have? We're gonna have to have a class on cars today. Okay. All right. So, so yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that not only are you having some Sag is having a shitty ass end of September. It's giving problems with money because somebody's scarcity tactics, also involving children, which if you know, don't play with people's children. That shit will stress somebody out to the point of no fucking return and they wouldn't be able to get shit done. Okay. So this could be a narcissist, because a narcissist person, they play with you on every level, financially, mentally, emotionally, and even play with your items and your objects. Okay, stuff that you need to get around. So somebody is not only sabotaging your money, they're playing mind games with you, with your kids, and also it's not for everybody. Okay, if it doesn't resonate, congratulate and move on. Okay, for who it does. So yeah, so check on your cars, make sure, because you, the last thing that you need is car problems, and you're already having financial problems. Okay, you need to get the children to school. Okay, so as far as the next car that came out is moving on next. So my spirit guides are advising you to check to see who's been around you, right? If somebody comes around you, all of a sudden you look at yourself, you don't recognize yourself in the mirror, your finances is going down, um you're losing everything, you're losing your mind, you're losing your self-dignity, your hope, everything. That is a demonic spirit. Okay, probably a narcissist. Also could be a warlock. Okay, and I'm also getting right now, like, I'm just feeling like somebody touching me right here on the left hand side. Okay, for that, whatever that could mean. So if you're driving, be careful moving to the left hand side of the road. I heard. Yeah. Okay. Clarify bad karma. Sag, late September. Ooh, bad karma. Same shit, different day. Okay. So as far as the bad karma, it's really a mental thing with you. You always have that mentality where you're always saying, like, it's always something. It's always something. So the universe says your wish is my command. And here you go. It's always something. Okay. So if you want things to shift for you, you have to change your mentality. Everything is gonna happen great for me. I'm gonna move on from the situation. I'm gonna move in silence. I'm gonna always make sure I'm 3 steps ahead of the game by making sure I'm checking all my vehicles, making sure, like, even recently, because I do Uber on the side also, I said, when's the last time I got some transmission oil? And it was like way overdue by like about 40,000 miles. I was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? And now it's driving like a baby. Okay. But who's to know if I would have kept going like that, thinking that you only need an oil change. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but definitely check that transmission oil. And I don't believe it's done at Jiffy Lube, depending on what type of car you have. Sometimes it's done at Almaco or something like that. Okay, so just search around. Okay, all right. What are you wasting time with? Late September, Sag. What are you wasting time with? Like, help me with this one. What are you wasting time with, Sag? Okay, it came out nice and clean. Played out. Okay, played out. Old ways of thinking. Should have just played out. That relationship is fucking played. Like, I hate to say, that job is played out. That relationship is played out. You know what I mean? Don't try to play me out. Don't try to play me out. I heard. Okay, you playing yourself out. Because most of the part is you're complacent. You know you're in a shitty ass relationship. You're not moving. You're not moving on. Move on. There's a billion people in the world. Okay. As much as we love people, I'm a Scorpio. I'm quick to move the fuck on. Clock it. Okay. I mean, like, you will not show up today and the next nigga will be in your place that same day. I hate to say that. I hate to say that. But especially if we're not an item, especially if we're not locked in and we're not monogamous, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Clock it. Okay. Right now I am single. Okay. Don't let nobody lie and tell you anything different. Oh my God, I'm over here about to drink Santa Barbara's wine and not my own. Hold on. Excuse me, Santa Barbara. I know she was like, what you doing with my glass? Nothing. Clack it. All right. So yeah, played out. Fake smiles. Who got I gotta find this out. Allegra, help me with this one. Fake smiles. Who's the fake smiles? Looking you up, researching, studying you, getting info. Okay, so this is somebody with fake smiles. I'm like, am I sure this is Sag? I'm looking at this like, you sure this is the Scorpio read? Cause baby, there would be some haters. Oh yeah, I like your hair. Girl, good night. Like, you know what I mean? Like, one thing about me, I keep 3 jobs. You see what I'm saying? And this is one of them too. So if you need a private reading, definitely hit me up. I got you. Your girl got you, because I'm always gonna not only give you what the card is telling me, but I'm also gonna help you as far as with little rituals and secrets and stuff that I know how to do. Just different things, okay? Like for instance, like these oils, okay? Stuff that you can help you through whatever's you're going through. In order to find out what you need to practice, what you need to use, you need to know what you're going through first, okay? So anybody that goes to like a botanica, and if they just start giving you stuff and they don't read your cards, fucking run. How would you know what I need if you don't know what I'm going through? Clock it. Remember, I told you that. Like I'm Puerto Rican, okay? I'm really, you feel me? Like I'm really deep rooted in my roots. They got these pop up botanicas that pop up, and you see people spitting rum on a legua. What are you doing? You know what I mean? And it's like, and you going viral, and you got 3 different botanicas, and you don't even know what you're doing. You're not even smart enough to go to Chat GPT and ask Chat GPT. If you're that dumb, baby, yeah, maybe you should have just stopped focusing on putting injections in your butt and everywhere else, and focusing on the knowledge of your craft. Okay, clock it. No shade, but no shade. Okay, because I'm not mentioning no names, but I'm just saying. Okay, and I'm not mentioning no names for a reason, because I actually like the person. It's just that I just don't respect people who get into certain things and don't really investigate their craft to put out the proper knowledge and put out the proper recipes for these rituals, for for whatever it is that they're practicing. Okay. So yeah, it's a no for me. Okay. And that's anybody across the board. Okay. I like the girl, but I even hit her up. I was like, listen, next time, just go to Chat GPT and ask it, and it'll literally, you know what I mean? For instance, okay? Moving forward, because I'm giving y'all big T's right now, okay? Big T's, okay? All right, cool. So yeah, so somebody's looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info on you, like very much obsessed, very much obsessed. Okay, obsessed much is what I want to say. Obsessed much. Okay. So yeah, we don't like that for you, Sag. Definitely get you some frankincense. You can even put a little bit of drops in your water and merge your whole body in it if you need to. Um, get you some eggshell. I think it's called caracia or caraca, whatever it is. They know what it is. Eggshell comes like in a little white thing, but you can get that from any botanica, and you could just immerse yourself in the water. That's gonna actually even help you gain clarity to who the fuck this is, okay? Because the last thing you need is a fucking friend of me. I don't let nobody get that close, okay? Stay out of my business, okay? I'm gonna tell people who I want, what I want to tell them. Everything else is, yeah, mind your business. Okay, cool. All right. So let's start dissecting this. Okay. As far as the fake smiles, let's see who that person is. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Who is this? Sad. It could be a Scorpio or a Cancer. It could be a Pisces or a Gemini. And it could be a Capricorn or a Cancer also again. Okay. And I'm working in threes. I'm not doing 4 anymore because I work with a Legua. So I'm only gonna do things in synchronicity 3 times. Okay. All right. As far as any initials, we're gonna pull out 3 initials. Once again, we're only working in threes. Okay. So let me get 3 initials. Okay. H came out. Could be for this person. First name, last name. Could be first or last name. Like Mrs. Harris or Hendrika, for instance. Okay. We got F. Okay, Saj. So, and you could be sleeping with the enemy too. Don't think it's somebody at your job. It's gonna be somebody that you're literally sleeping with. A lot of people are sleeping with enemies, and that's scary, bro. To the point where I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna sleep with a camera on me for the rest of my life. I don't care who sleeps in my bed. I need to know what's going on with me when I'm asleep. That's fair. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. We put cameras on our cars, don't we? At night, so we can protect our cars. So how are we not protecting ourselves? You feel me? How are we not protecting ourselves? Clock it. And that's confirmation for somebody. Somebody been thinking something been happening to them in their sleep, and it could be a cross watcher. I got 2, and this is your confirmation. You need to put cameras in your room, and you're gonna notice your significant other, whoever, they're gonna be like, "Why do you need cameras when you sleep? Why do you care? Why do you care?" Copy. Oh, like we put out 3, so I guess he gave you a treat and gave you 3 more because I was only gonna pull out 1 more. So we got Q as in quarter. We got B as in ball, and we got another Q. Okay, all right. Heavy on the Q because that came out twice. Lower and uppercase. Okay, thank you, Allegra. Okay, cool. So moving forward, we got a little idea of who this person is. Let's get an age for this person. How old is this person? I got 32 already. 29, 44, 68, 29, 66. And I'm reading them as they smack 69. In other words, like 29, 35, 100. You got a grandma hating on you. It's a kid somewhere hating on you. 29, 88, 21, 66, 68, 66, 66 came out again, 47. Okay, so that'll give you some ages for who this person could be. Okay, fake smiles. Okay, so pair it up with the zodiac signs and let me know in the comments what y'all got going on. Okay, as far as bad karma, okay, I want to see what's the news with this. I'll help me with this. What's the bad karma? Ooh. Okay, so somebody is actually cheating. You're gonna find out, and they're gonna have bad karma behind this. Okay, I hate to say it, I actually got that somebody has life insurance on you, and they're doing certain things to unalive you, so that way they can actually be with the person that they really want to be with. I hate to say it, but somebody had to hear it. Okay, so lipstick evidence, bad karma. You're gonna find out about this. Put a hidden camera in your room too. A hidden camera. I heard hidden camera, not one that they can see. Hidden camera, because you're going to actually wind up being able to lock this person up before they can actually cash out on your life insurance. Clock it. Clock the T. Okay? And that's why they're putting you through so many different emotions. As far as child services, what's going on with child services? What's the news with that? What's going on with child services? Okay, knocked up. So it could be that you're pregnant and this person is already plotting on taking that child to go live with the other person that they want to be with. You're pregnant and the other person can't get pregnant, and the card just moved on the table. It's saying once again, move in silence slid to me. It literally slid to me. Okay, move in silence. Like sometimes, because and that's why it's good to work on certain materials, because when you work on certain materials, it allows the cards like a Ouija board to shift. Like I said, I know you're like, how did it move to you? It moved to me because I work on a certain material. So the material I'm working on is not even your average material. It looks like this, okay, which it has these things on it right here that allows the cards to move sometimes and give me an extra oomph, just like for instance, move in silence moved to me, okay, if that makes sense. So that's what it's saying. It's saying move in silence. Like if you know, like don't bring it up to person is what I'm saying. So I heard from a tarot card reader that you got me pregnant and to fuck I have the baby and you could leave with some bitch. In other words, that person can't have babies. They'll unalive you, and then they'll take your life insurance money and go off into the sun with this new happy family. And somebody's pregnant with a boy. Does that make sense? See him and her and the baby. But do you see her pregnant? No, she was never pregnant. Okay, that's what I got. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, that's what I got. All right. Mm. Sipping on my tea. All right. Okay, cool. So far we got that. The car situation. Let's see what this. I want to see if it's a car accident or if it's just. Let me see what's the T with it. What's the T with the car situation? What's the T? What's the T with the car situation? Sag, late September. If this resonates, definitely hit me in the comments, babes. I got something for you. Hit me for a private reading. Hit me via email if you don't want to book it. I know you guys see a style seat. That's okay. I just used to be a beauty professional, and I prefer to use that than use like all these other sites that just give people so many problems, because I could just do so much more with that than some of these other sites. Okay, so careless, Repo. Okay, so drugs, addiction, toxicities. Be careful for a DUI, and it may not be you. I don't feel like it's you because you're pregnant. But if you're not pregnant, then this could be you. Okay, so what it's saying is, don't crash out. Don't say one. Let me tell you what this white guy told me in the back of my Uber. He said, "You know what? Whenever go bankrupt, I said what during inflation. I said what? He said clubs and liquor stores. I said, wow. He said, because when people are stressed out, they run to the bottle. So if you're going through bankruptcy and you're going through it, fighting over some children and scarcity tactics, so basically manipulation, domestic violence, you're never going to be nothing. You can't be nothing without me, like trying to tear you down. You know what I mean? Saying stupid stuff. Definitely keep those people away from you. Like I know somebody right now and he don't even know it, but he's never going to see me again. He's never, only way he's going to see me again is going to have to be in public somewhere. I just felt like at some point I just took too much emotional abuse, and now I just choose not to deal with it at all. Okay, and that's for anybody. Okay, this not that. I'm very confident in myself. This not that. Let's just put it like that. Okay. All right. Cool. So you do have that. So it can be you getting a DUI, or that person getting a DUI in your car or totaling your car, and they're not on your insurance policy. Does that make sense? Okay. So yeah. And it says careless. Okay. So they're very careless. Why? It's not their fucking car, Sag. I don't. Sag is probably like, yeah, that just fucking happened. Well, sometimes I tell you what happened after the fact, and sometimes I try to tell you before. But more of the story is the cards is saying what the cards say. Okay, Sag? All right. So if you're knocked up, be careful with the tensions of this person would knock you up. If you have life insurance, cancel it. If that you know what I said. If you have life insurance, cancel it. Don't only cancel it. Let them know you cancel it and tell them the reasons why you're canceling it. I'm canceling it because right now I feel at the where our relationship stands, it's not really feasible. Okay. And you don't really, I mean, you could take anybody off of your insurance policy as you please. You don't really have to give them anything excuse, because that's a gift that you choose to give somebody after death. Okay. And so be very careful. I mean, I seen a situation recently. I really don't want to talk about it, but it's like something similar, and it just makes me sad that a woman could put her all into a man, and the only thing he could think about is getting rid of her so he can go and live his life happily ever after, instead of just saying, "Hey, babes, we gave it a shot. I'm interested in somebody else." Because let that person have somebody else. Let that person have somebody else. But we see these cases all the time where people unalive somebody for a life insurance policy, and it's a real thing. It's a real fucking thing. It's a real thing. Okay, so that's why the only person on my life insurance policy is my child. Clock it. Okay, clock it. All right. And at this point, it's about her. So it is what it is. Okay. All right, cool. But I would never put a significant other on my life insurance policy. I would never put a person that I didn't give birth to on my life insurance policy. I personally just would never. Okay, that's just me. Okay, you guys do what you want to do. I wouldn't even care if he was my husband. I wouldn't care. That's just a title. What's in people's heart and what people's in soul is two different things. Okay, but it's definitely the karma situation is in your own head. I don't have to clarify that again. I'm only clarifying things that I'm not sure. What's the scarcity tactics? Like I said, it did mention scarcity tactics involving stumping your growth with you talking too much about what you got going on. You have fake smiles around you. You're wasting time, so you're in your head. You're thinking about stuff, but you're not really moving. It's time to get progressive, okay? Then we got bankruptcy. Okay, so as far as scarcity tactics, what's the scarcity tactic? What other scarcity tactics are they using? So tactics with an S means more than one, and more than one did come out. Abusing their authority and using your vehicle. Okay, put them, and if you feel like you're not sure, put them on, add them to the policy. Fuck it, even if it costs more. So if they do total it, but if you catch a DUI, that's your fucking problem, nigga. Or that's your problem, bitch. You feel me? But make sure that you cover your back is what I'm saying. Okay. Then we got scarcity tactics. What's the scarcity tactics? What are some of the scarcity tactics they're using? Grudge holder. Yeah, this person has a grudge. You ever been in a relationship and shit happens, and this person just holds a grudge for the rest of life, and they think that you owe them something. Don't nobody owe you fucking shit. Shit happens. So, that's why people unalive people, their significant others, because somehow, some way they lost in touch with reality and that mental fucking illness of theirs, and they think that they own you. You don't own anybody. If that person, I don't give a fuck if you've been with that person for 3 months, 6 years, 26 years. If that person doesn't want to be with you no more, demon child, they just don't want to be with you. Who are you to take their life? You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, this has the DV written all over it, literally. Sag, late September. I hate to say it, but this is what's coming out. Too many cards. Flew out. We're going to do that again. Grudge holder. Any other scarce tactics? Any other scarce tactics, Allegra? Any other scare tactics? Fishing for comments. Fishing for comments is, I feel like, is like bullshit. All right. Like that, like you'll get a pimple and they be like, what's that pimple about? It's a fucking pimple, idiot. you see what I'm saying? Like, looking for shit to talk about. Okay, just looking for shit. Okay. Want you back. Okay, so this is also an ex that is wanting to come back and torment you some more. Don't take them back. They have a grudge against you. Scarcity tactics. So they can keep a smile. They can act like they want to help you all they want. I had somebody tell me recently, I couldn't possibly be the bad guy because I'm putting up money. Just because you put up money doesn't mean shit. I know a bunch of people who unalived people and were probably spending millions on them at the time. How you feel about them physically has nothing to do with your spending abilities. Your spending abilities doesn't equal love. And that's when people know nothing about love, never been in love, and never been loved. Because they associate love with money, and that's not realistic. Okay? It's not. That's why guys wind up with a woman, right, who is in their eyes more financially stable, but they're miserable, and so they have to go out and cheat with somebody that they really want to be with who is not financially well off. Okay, shit talker slid out right on my hand. Okay, so they're just shit talking, verbal abuse. Okay, maybe you decided to go to church and they're mad that you're going to church now because they know when you go to church you have what? God's protection. Clock it. You think they want you to have God's protection with everything that they're trying to do? No, they want to keep you dormant. Okay, so with that being said, Sag, this is very, 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 very deep. I suggest you get away from this person. Definitely, definitely get you some of this. Definitely get you some frankincense oil. Making sure that you keep yourself protected. Even Florida water is good. Take some baths in some Florida water. Protect yourself with some Florida water to get any negative energy around you. But most importantly, it's not just about spiritually, right? I'm talking about spiritual ways to help. You physically need to get away from this person. They're really fucking you up. Look at all the I mean, like, come the fuck. I mean, nothing positive came out, y'all. Fake smiles, wasting time, motherfuckers just wasting your time, keeping you bankrupt, fucking with your car. Drinks a lot. This person drinks a lot. Could even be. I mean, heroin's on there, as you can see there. Heroin's on there. Child services talks of taking your child away, hating on your spiritual gift, fucking shit talker. Okay, grudge holder. Could also be an ex that wants you back, but they're gonna literally put you. So this is a warning that this person, whoever this person is, wants you back. This person is who? Who's the person that wants you back, Sag? Could be a Libra, could be a Cancer, Sag. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini, and lastly, could be a Pisces, could be a Leo. So be careful for that person, okay? They want to come around just to put you through this shit, okay? Or just so they could put that life insurance on you. They feel like you're gullible, and this message is reaching somebody for a reason. It started off with Scarcity